Tuesday, so I'm here outside of the library. I went to Pandora and I got 2 new ones. Where is it? Oh yeah, my birthstone. So August. Of course the frog. And then of course Tangled, Star Wars Darth Vader, the Stars one. What's next? And coffee. This is the coffee one. That's a heart. And then the Pandora logo right there. Yeah, there it is. It's the Pandora logo. So yeah, I got just 2. I know in the past I've gotten like a bunch, but I was like, you know what? I think I've pretty much gotten all the ones that I've wanted so far. Like, I don't know what other ones I could get. And then as she was putting it on the chain, I was like, you know what? I think this is pretty full for now. So I think what I'm gonna do is from now on, I do have another bracelet, Pandora bracelet, is I'm basically going to start placing all the others onto the new bracelet. So yeah. And I might start purchasing them like either online or like through eBay or Amazon. So it'll be used, but it's because How to Train Your Dragon is like one of my favorites, and they don't have that. They actually sold them like maybe 3 years ago or so, and so they don't have them anymore. So I'm like, oh, like, so I'm gonna see about going to, there you go, going to a different one, see if I can get it from there. So yeah. Yeah, so I have all of these, and it's heavy-ish, so yeah, but it's pretty much full. I mean, I could fit like maybe 2 or 3 more, I think, technically. Let's see if I can figure it out. I could fit 4 more, but it's already crowded enough. I'm good. And it's, you know, against my skin, so in other words, like, it's tight instead of being loose. So I'm like, I'll go ahead and do it like that. So yeah. But yeah, I'll do How to Train Your Dragon, and I don't know what else. So it was like $120 some total. So yeah, I'm just like, I'll just do it that way. So yeah. Anyway, so aside from that, Sensodyne, I think this is the cheap one. No, this is the one that I like. I think I got it with the coupon or whatever. But I did see your relative's, business. There it is. Your sibling's business. And I thought it was cool, especially with the different cookies and the different kinds of cookies where it's like, hey, here's this cookie and here's that cookie. I imagine that they're amazing, and I want cookies. Maybe I'm dehydrated. I should drink some more water. Actually, speaking of dehydration, I ended up making my knitter and then bringing it with me. So I have a sandwich and fruit with me. So that way I can go ahead and eat that. So yeah. Finally figured out what I'm going to do with all the gift cards that I had, or have. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to basically, on Sundays, I'm going to go to that particular restaurant or Starbucks or whatever and basically spend the day there and, yeah, have time there and eat and drink and everything else. So that's basically what I'm going to do. And then that way I'll go somewhere a little bit cooler. And since it's only on Sundays, 4 days out of the week, so I think I'll be okay. So, yay. But anyways, what else is there? So yeah, that's basically what I may end up doing. And then What else was there? So cookies. And then I also saw the new everything, the little, yeah. I was like, that's kind of cool. So yeah, it's just like seeing that. And yeah, especially where it's like homemade food and such. And I really like the idea of engraving the cutting board. That's a butterfly. And it flew away. Or a moth, one of those two. But yeah, that overall I think is a really, really good idea. Especially with like, yeah, I think it's really a good idea to like engrave the cutting boards, and it's like, hey, here's this like everything bagel thingy, and it's in a clump. I actually saw like bites like that in the store, I think last week or something. I was like, oh, that'll be great. And then it's mentioned about going into the fridge. I was like, no, it won't. Never mind. So yeah, I thought overall it was a really cool idea of just having that. So yeah, and yeah, though I could technically have it and then just grab it and go. So I think I'm going to eat some of the sandwich or fruit. I finally put the fruit in baggies. And then whatever's left, I'll just eventually combine them into like, in all together in one bag. But yep, I'll grab the bags with more fruit, and then over time, I know I might not eat everything, so from there I'll go ahead and move them all to the smaller bags, so that way I can have fruit either way. But yeah, I like the engraving too. I think it's very, very skilled, very, very cool. I know some more elite businesses, so like businesses where you're like, I know rich people shop here, and you pay like $50 for a bowl, for example. I wonder if it's possible to offer your services to engrave those, like cutting boards or something like that. Like, hey, did you want to have it personalized, or offer your business to the business itself? So be like, hey, I have some cards here. If you wanted me to do this, or I can go ahead and like personally engrave the items. So that would be cool if you are up for it. It is up to you. It would be an interesting business. So yeah. Yeah, I think that's it for now. But anyways, I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna eat and then go inside, and I'll talk to you later. Hope you have a great day. Bye.